Hello guys, NautoAis here. I want to give my thoughts in this announcement from EastAsiaSoft. Gotta give them props for what they're doing because they've been doing a lot of this type of thing with Idea Factory games, which Nintendo, for whatever reason, especially Nintendo America, are denying this game, and that is Dead End Request Code Z will finally be on Switch internationally. So again, just like before, this is an international version. It's not a NTSC version because the game was denied, previous game was denied, the Rebirth series got denied, and even Noir Hyper Devotion, the game actually got denied for people didn't know. So I did talk about that. So the latest game from Idea Factory that East Asia is gonna release again, a Asian version. This is not an NTSC version. So if you want, I want to buy this digitally, you're not gonna find it unless you do a different account from different region. Nintendo America denied it, and I don't know what they're doing it. Maybe Davenport. I don't know. Maybe not. We just have to wait and see what's going on. But yeah, so what you're looking here now is the limited editions. Of course, you get a CD, some skin for your controller, manual, mini case, a kill stand, and then of course another certification if you're buying the limited edition. So there you go. So thoughts about it? Great. I mean, this is awesome that EastAsiaSoft is actually giving a bone to Idea Factory fans that only want to play a lot of this game on the Switch. I mean, I don't know why, but that's more power to you. I'd rather play them on PlayStation so I can get a trophy, but that's just me there. But to some extent, you got an option there. So again, if you want to buy this, you gotta go to EastAsiaSoft. They're the only ones that's gonna have this. If you want to play a lot of these Idea Factory games on Switch. I mean, for me, I bought Tokyo Clan Pool because it's the only way. Because, yeah, they said it was canceled because Nintendo of America are assholes. I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is. So, thoughts, like I said, it's great that they're doing this. It is option. And that they should be a standard when, for whatever reason, that Nintendo America say, oh, well, we can't release this because it's not to our standard. It doesn't qualify because of, I don't know, maybe hot anime girls, they're sexy, makes you horny, whatever. You got EastAsiaSoft doing an Asian version. So that's why. Because remember, I did talk about it in a different video, the latest Neptunia game, Neptunia Unlimited, it is going to come for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch in Japan in August of 2026. And I did mention it that maybe somewhere in 2027, it is what it is. What can you do about it? But then by 2027, we're going to see if Nintendo's going to allow it or they're going to say, nah, too much fan service. These characters are underage, they're fictional. And I just want to say this, fictional things does not hurt in real life society. And you think you do, please get help. Please touch grass or whatever. Just have a logic. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at you, Melanie Mac. You're weird. I'm sorry, you're weird. You're like going bonkers because someone made a joke from First Descent, dancing character with her butt popping out, and you're like freaking out. I mean, yeah, grow up, Melanie Mac. I'm just gonna say that. I know I mean, for me personally, it's just kind of like making me like cuckoo. But anyway, back to Dead End Request Code Z. Like I said, props to what EastAsiaSoft is doing. So hopefully, there are any more Idea Factory games that Nintendo America denied. There you go. Yeah, I mean, happy days for those fans that want to play a lot of these games on the Nintendo Switch rather than the other console. I mean, granted, you're not gonna get any trophies or achievement. I mean, 2026 and beyond, part of gaming is you earn trophy and achievement. I know that's just me there, but anyway, props. Now everyone's happy. Nintendo fans are happy, Steam fans are happy, PlayStation fans are happy. Yeah, to some extent, the game does not have an English dub, and I did talk about it in a different video. And the belief really is because it was a time where I think there was an AI voice strike, so the voice actors were on strike because some of the company are using their voice for AI use, which is bullshit. Kind of gross in my opinion, but I mean, at least give them credit or pay them. I mean, royalties to some extent. But yeah, that was the reason, and that was to believe this game as well with Fairy Fencer recorded. It was originally going to have dub, and then they couldn't really deal with it because of the AI strike. the voice strike, and of course for a while with Hoyoverse, the game, especially Genshin Impact, that they have no voice because they couldn't really use them. And at the time is they did not want to replace them because it was kind of sounding assy, but push came to shove because of the strike, which is taking longer than it should be. To a point that some of the voice actors were replaced, and then some weirdos are like bitching about it. I mean, business 101. The business gotta keep survive. You gotta do what you gotta do to order for the business to be surviving. Let's just say that. And if it push comes to shove, they have to do a replacement, recast for a particular character. Tough shit. It is what it is. There. I mean, what can you do about it? I know Noir's voice, Aaron Fischelworth, she got replaced by Erica Mendez because it was a different strike and she got replaced. It is what it is there. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You want to support that, hey, don't do this, which that makes sense. But don't be frustrated if you got recast. Just saying there. Yeah, I mean, even Paimon, the voice actress, was cuckoo demanding for union. I mean, that was like, okay, good for you. Didn't really happen, and yeah, she quit. From what I understand, she got replaced. But I know that's beside the point. The bottom line is that for Dead End Request, Code Z, and Fair Fencer recorded. The previous games have dubbed, this one didn't. And of course, from what I understand, also the Dead End Request, that's why, surprisingly, that it's not even a year and it's already on a super sale because, well, from what I understand, the game wasn't really that good. I know, giving a bit of an impression there. And then a lot of people did say that the thing that was hard to enjoy is there was no English dub, and they were well aware. And you might say, again, just a different side note here, that will Idea Factory ever do a voice dub update? Because sometimes there are some games they did that. They did that with My Hero Academia 2, and as well with Like a Dragon Gaiden, and they said no. Possible for Idea Factory, because you got to keep in mind they are a supporting developer. Is once the game is out, they might do minor update, but anything major update like retrofitting something, no, they don't do that. They just move on. I mean, it's kind of bullshit or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So it is actually a great news. Props to EastAsiaSoft for actually saving the game. Now, people outside of Japan can play this game in the Nintendo Switch if they want to. Option is there because in Japan, whatever, Nintendo of Japan, they allow the game, but Nintendo of America doesn't. Again, it's a concern of a region regulation, which I am not happy with that because, like I said, certain games from Hamster Arcade and even City Connection, there are games that's released in different region but not in the US region. Kind of bullshit, but there you go. So anyway, that's my thoughts with the Dead End Request Code Z. Finally, it's a Switch edition coming from Play Asia from EastAsiaSoft. So with that, I'll see you guys later.